Hello and welcome, Virgo. I am your host, Lord Scorpio. Hello and welcome. I am your host, Lord Scorpio. Thank you so much for joining me, Virgo. As usual, I will be conducting the Love, Career, and Angel Oracle reading. Now, I have pre-recorded this video once before, but it seems that there has been some type of technical error. So what I am suggesting is that the universe is conveying a message at this time that you may be having to repeat certain steps over and over and over again. But try not to think as, what you've done is wasted progress. Look at it as, stepping stones to perfect what it is that you're trying to do or accomplish. So just know that there's going to be a lot of trial and error at this time, but know that there is progress being made. So dust yourself off and try again, and try not to beat yourself up at this time, Virgo, because there does seem to be some unforeseen setbacks. That will just have to naturally happen. So try to go with the flow, correct the necessary steps that need to take place in order to get you to where you're trying to be. So without further ado, Virgo, let's get into your reading. So let's start with your love reading, okay? Virgo. Okay. Universe. What messages do you have for Virgo? All universal Virgos. Okay. So separation, okay? So some of you could be dealing with separation at this time that is causing you to be a little under the weather or upset at this time. Things may not be working out to the best of, your ability, but again, try not to beat yourself up at this time, okay? So all universal Virgos, okay, so this wanted to come out, attraction, okay? What are you being attracted to at this time, Virgo? Okay, so separation and attraction. Are you being separated from what it is that you're attracted to? Okay. What can you end me with? What can you end this reading with? Universe. Getting to know each other, okay? So it looks like you may need to still get to know the person that you're taking this time to, separate yourself from, regroup. Maybe this partner needs time to regroup. Maybe it's you that needs time to regroup. Someone needs time to gain a bigger perspective of what's going on, okay? So that, someone can feel comfortable with moving forward. This is a collective effort. So if you're having to wait on someone to catch up, to feel the same way that you do, allow the necessary time for this person to gain a bigger understanding of the big picture at this time, Virgo. So I really feel like there's a strong attraction to something or someone at this time in your life, Virgo, and you're feeling that either you want to be separated because you don't have all the, the pieces to the puzzle, or maybe, an unforeseen separation has happened to something that you're greatly attached to, that you're greatly attracted to. And you're having to understand what it is that, you're being confronted with. So try to, take a step back, okay? To allow the universe to bring all of these necessary pieces together so that you can make the best decision for you at this time, Virgo, okay? And it says the ocean. So separation and the ocean. So some of you are doing a lot of crying right now, a lot of bickering, or, just it could be a self-sabotage, or this could be something that just necessarily has to happen at this time, Virgo. I feel that this is a major transformation and going on in your life at this time, and a lot of things are unforeseen, and you're going to have to undergo these things so that you can come out on top, so that you can be the bigger person. And it's growing pains right now, and it's something that you don't really necessarily like, but you know you're going to have to pull through this. Okay, and let's see what the angels want to say about the attraction. Okay, so we have daydream. So some of you are daydreaming about someone that you're madly attracted to. Okay, and it seems like you're so sad because this person has left your life. Okay, maybe some of you have seen this separation coming. Okay, and it's finally here, and some of you just can't believe that this is happening. You know, long separation that you had hoped you'd never see, but it's happening. Okay, and you're having a hard time dealing with it. Okay, and it says focus on service. Okay, so some of you have to focus on what it is that you're giving to, you know, what contributions are you making to this situation? What contributions are you making to your life? Are you making it better? Are you making it harder? What are you doing to help you know, get past this situation, to get through to the next stage? Okay, getting to know each other. So yeah, what are you doing to get to know this person? What is this person doing to get to know you better? Okay, really focus on what it is that you're doing. You know, are you opening? Are you easy to talk to? Are you opening yourself up, you know, to reciprocated conversation so you guys can accomplish something, so you guys can get to know each other? What exactly is going on in this situation, okay, that has caused the separation? You know, maybe this is time for you to talk about it. You know, maybe this is why we're separated, or this is what I feel since we were separated, or, you know, I've gained some type of conclusion as to, you know, this space that we've had. You know, so maybe you need to catch up on some information. There could be some missing information, and you're trying to conjure up some information because you don't have all the pieces. So it would be a good time to talk to the other person to find out what it is that you need to know in order to move on or to help better the situation. Okay? Okay? Because I feel that, you know, I think there could be some misunderstandings at this time. Okay? So let's go ahead and see what the universe has to convey. Universe, what do you have to convey for Virgo? Separation and ocean. What can you convey to Virgo? Sorry. What can you convey to Virgo about the separation? So yeah, someone was in love with someone in this situation. Either was you or your partner. Was it Virgo or their partner? So it looks like your partner fought you off, Virgo. You were looking for a relationship and the other person wasn't. So maybe you offered your love to this person and they weren't yet ready. So Virgo got shot down, okay? Made a love offer, and so the other party just wasn't feeling it, okay? And sometimes, you know, it's just not the right time. I know, you know, the feelings may be strong for this other person, but, you know, the feelings just may not be mutual at this time. So sorry for the news, Virgo. Okay? So attraction. What can you tell me about attraction? So the attraction is dead. One partner feels an attraction for the other and the other person doesn't. So this could be a relationship that, you know, it's like beating a dead dog. You're trying and you're trying and you're trying and it's just not working, okay? Sorry for the harsh analogy, but you know, it's just like you've been working at this relationship for a long time and it doesn't seem to be working out. But yet Virgo is giving it all they got and the other person is like, look, it's dead. I don't love you anymore. Yeah, the woman feels that the relationship is dead. She lost the attraction. So whatever has happened to this relationship that has caused this lover to become distant, it's almost like Virgo is dreaming of what they used to have. You know, how good things used to be in this relationship. You know, looking at how far this relationship has come. You know, looking at, you know, just the state of the relationship. You know, how far it's come and where it's going. You know, I think it hurts right now for Virgos. Okay? So getting to know each other. What can you tell me about getting to know each other? Okay, So it looks like the woman wants a partner who has better finances. Possibly the partner in this relationship, possibly a woman has more money than her man, maybe making more at work than her man. And she's feeling that, you know, her man's worth is devalued at this time. And maybe you skip something in this relationship. Maybe you jumped in this relationship and you didn't necessarily realize that your partner likes to be taken care of. Your partner likes nice things. Your partner likes to be pampered. Your partner likes a person with money. Okay, to be able to do lavish things, go to lavish places, you know, to feel, you know, the center of someone's universe by being, you know, showered with gifts. And maybe you're not capable of doing that. Or maybe this is you wanting this. But I feel that there's a partner in this relationship, I believe it's a woman, that feels that she wants to be showered with gifts. She wants to be showered with abundance. She wants to feel special. And the only way for her to feel special is if her man validates himself with gifts. You know, she wants to see the benefits, the financial side of things. Okay, she wants, you know, she's been down and out with you, you know, she's rode the long road, you know, now she's ready to be rewarded. If you're not focused on service and what you're doing with your lover, if you're not giving them enough time, love, and attention, gifts, you know, it just takes a whole, you know, it takes a whole ball game, you know, not just a pitch. You know, it has to be thorough. You have to be, you know, in tune with your lover's needs. If you're not paying attention to what your lover is asking of you, someone can find themselves on the outside of this relationship looking in, because you're simply not offering this relationship what this lover is ultimately looking for. Okay, so I believe some of you will be coming to conclusions as to wanting to be in relationships that offer you the maximum capacity of what it is that you're looking for, okay? Which could be money. You know, you probably have love and security, but you're looking for money. You know, I'm sorry, you probably have love, but you're looking for the security, the finances, you know, money. You want to feel special. Excuse me. You want to feel special. So maybe this partner isn't able to do that at this time because their finances are being affected, okay? So let's look at your finances, okay, Virgos? Virgos. Virgos. Okay, so someone feels like the fool. Maybe someone waited too long to get their finances back on track and it's causing some type of setbacks, okay? So someone maybe feel that, you know, they were a fool to allow finances to get to the state of where they are at this moment. Some of you feel satisfied. Maybe some of you have spent all your money and you feel that, you know, you're satisfied. I spent all my money, but, you know, I'm satisfied. Maybe broke, but I had a good time, okay? And then, but after that, the honeymoon is over. So some of you are sad that the good times are over because you're all out of money. But again, the cards are indicating you had a great time, okay? So some of you are looking for work right now. Some of you feel like, you know, you've got all this talent, you know, all this charisma, but you're not in work. You're not at a workplace where you can showcase your talents and your gifts. So some of you are ready to get back to work. You're tired of being broke, okay? And you're ready to show people what it is that you've got. Maybe you've learned a new craft and you're trying to find an employer that will be willing to allow you to showcase your talents so that you can exercise this new degree that you've obtained, okay? So you can apply some skills and, you know, make a person of yourself, okay? What else can you tell me about Virgo's finances? Yeah, a lot of you are on job hunts right now, looking really good, okay? Showing up, looking fine at these interviews. So some of you are trying to, you know, be some type of eye candy to your employers. You're looking really good going through those doors and presenting yourself at these interviews. But at the same time, some of you are doubting yourself that you're not yet ready for certain careers. So some of you want to apply for certain jobs, but you feel like you're not ready. But the universe says go for it. The only thing they can tell you is no. So start applying for jobs that you might feel that you may not even be qualified for. But it is an opportunity to get your foot in the door. Okay, so yeah, some of these opportunities will be a long time coming, but ultimately you will be gaining some balance in your life. Okay, so as some of you could be getting down and out about not finding a job and could be drinking or indulging in in bad conversations with yourself, beating yourself up, telling yourself you're uneducated, undereducated, not educated enough. Okay, so some of you need to watch how you look at yourself, how you view yourself, so you can keep your self-esteem going. Okay, yeah, a lot of you are looking back in the past, looking at all the time you've wasted. Some of you are having a bit of regretment right now, but try not to bring a lot of negative talk into your life right now. Okay, so yes, a lot of you are on vacation. Okay, some of you have been out of work for a very, very long time, and the universe is saying you need to start getting out there. Okay, some of you are being lazy. The universe says some of you are being lazy, a little too comfortable. Okay, and some of you are not doing what you have to do. So some of you prefer to stay home. Okay, some of you some of you don't want to go back to work. Some of you wish you can stay home, but you can't. Okay, so the universe says now is the time to get out there and start, trying to get some job interviews up and going so that you can get out of this. It seems like some of you could be in a depression, like you can't get out of bed. Okay, so some of you are trying to harness up some new energy, some charisma, so you can get out there. So some of you are feeling under the weather, okay? Some of you could actually be sick and going to the doctor. So some of you could be out of work at this time because it seems like you're suffering from some type of health problem. So some of you will be returning to work after you overcome whatever health issues that you're going through right now, okay? So and heartbreak. Some of you are getting over heartbreak. Some of you have received some news from a boss. So maybe some of you will be losing your job at this time, okay? Some of you are going through either a divorce or becoming a widow, okay? Some of you have lost your spouse. So some of you are going through some financial problems with that, trying to get over a divorce. So some of you, your finances will be impacted by separation, divorce, alimony, child support, okay? Looks like there's going to be a big cut in your finances. So try to be careful with your spending so that when the time comes, you know how to act accordingly and you have the finances to do the right thing, okay? So let's look at what the ultimate angel's advice says. Angels, what do you ultimately advise Virgo at this time? Okay, change in direction. So some of you are trying to stay focused on one thing, but God is trying to lead you down another path. But some of you are just a little too resilient and refusing to, go for it. This is what the universe also wants to convey. Change in direction and go for it. Some of you are refusing to go in the direction that God sees fit because you have your mind made up. You feel that you know what you're doing. You've got your own vision. This is where you're going, and you don't want to listen. So some of you are being a little stubborn at this time. So God is telling you to stop being stubborn. Change your direction, okay? If it's not working, it's time to change it up, okay? It's pretty evident, okay? If you guys don't want to admit it, now it's the time to admit it, that it may be time to change your direction. Whatever you've been daydreaming about, fantasizing about, it's time to go ahead and make that happen, okay? Multitask at this time if you can, okay? Right now, you're actually going through a fertile time where things can start to manifest. So try to verify the season that you're in and go for it. And it says new partners. So some of you will be partnering up with new people, okay? Being welcome to new, employments, okay? So try and keep your eyes open with new job offers, and friends that can lead you to other friends who knows someone that and know someone, okay, that can lead you to the right destination where you need to be, because it looks like there are some doors opening, but if you're not at the right place at the right time, you could very well miss that opportunity, okay? So I wish you so much, Virgo. I wish you the best, Virgo. Thank you so much for listening. And some of you are trying very hard and you're staying so focused, but it might be time to switch things up and try a different path to see if things are more fruitful in another direction, instead of beating yourself up and doing a lot of self-sabotaging with down talk, because things aren't working out. It may not be working out for a reason, okay? And that very reason is because you need to switch some things up and try something else, go in a different direction other than the direction that you're trying to seek, okay? So I wish you the best, Virgo, and thank you so much for joining me. God bless.